like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right. Yet to fail, nonetheless. It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. I ask you, to what end? Dread it? Run from it? Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
It's your boy. It's April 17th, 2024, midnight Eastern Standard Time here in the QC, the Queen City. It's your boy, the People's Champ, Chef V, the Cookie Monster, Pumpkin Escobar, the Shogun of Charlotte, the Heisenberg in his itch, your favorite content creator, the one and only VEE Ben Israel. Yeah, y'all, give it up. Give it up. Thank you. We'll try to do this late night session, y'all. I don't know if everybody fell asleep, but y'all was calling for it earlier. I was calling for it. So I'm here to deliver as promised. As promised, we're supposed to be talking about the petty-ish men do. I was going to expose some little known facts. I mean, it's known to men just never talk about this shit publicly. Yeah, I was going to really give y'all some insider information. So we'll hold off on that. Shout out to the Lakers for winning their game tonight. Barely. They found a way to close out. Rather, let me say it a different way. They found a way to not lose to the Pelicans. And they both, to me, it seemed like both. No, they found a way to not lose. It seemed like both teams was trying the same thing at the last quarter to me, but that's just my opinion. But honestly, I think I got what I wanted. I think if the Lakers is gonna have a chance, you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. All right, here you go, Lakers. They would have had no chance of getting to the Western Conference Finals, and if they didn't play Denver now. This is your opportunity. This is the chip right here. They win this game, they go into the finals. Right? Pelicans, they needed to lose. and Sacramento needs to win, so that way, because they match up better against Sacramento. Sadly, unfortunately, I believe the Warriors dynasty is coming to an end tonight. I mean, let's acknowledge Clay, Draymond, and the almighty Steph Curry for their run. Phenomenal run all of these years. Them boys have played some phenomenal ball. And I just think time ran out on them. I think they're done. I don't even know what the score is, but I think they're done. I mean, I was listening to a little bit of it, and I was watching the score and stats, and Clay and Steph had a combined 5 points, and it was second quarter. I mean, Draymond had more points than both of them. You know, I mean, come on. They didn't come out on fire. Now we know they can heat it up real quick and turn that shit around. Correct me if I'm wrong if that's what happened. I don't know. Again, I'm not watching the game. I can't see the score right now. I should have pinned it so I could see it while I'm doing this, but I didn't. Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We got to see what happens. You know, my cousin asked me earlier that was I ready to make any predictions, and frankly, I'm not at this point. I could just talk about possibilities at this point. Possibilities. So we're gonna see. We are gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not really sold on this Ham as the head coach. I don't think he manages his timeouts well, and I just some of the decisions he makes is just why did he keep Anthony Davis in the game the other day as long as he did? It was a blowout. I mean, from start to finish. You know, he should have pulled Anthony Davis, knowing Anthony Davis is susceptible. Step on a crack, break your mama back kind of ass ninja. You know. But there's a reason the man is the coach and I'm not, right? Yeah, they don't call to consult me. I don't know. I'm just a fan of the game. That's all I am. Where is everybody at? It's after dark. We trying to pull some titties out. Y'all acting scary. I just Facebook reminded me to do the live that I'm already doing. Come on, Facebook, keep up. I'm not that far in the future. Y'all late actually. So anyway, yeah, man. Just trying to get it going here. People talk to me. Talk to me. Champ is here, man. We supposed to be talking that issue. I don't have no long monologue, so I was ready to jump straight into it with y'all. You know? We was gonna jump straight into that black dynamite.
I hope you don't think that you're gonna get any of this cookie.
Now you can hit the sheet to the streets. It don't make me no never mind. Now that's your bag, baby. You can go or you could come. Can you dig it?
I thought y'all could dig it, man. Thought y'all could dig it. But yeah. Yeah, we after dark, man. Just trying to see what's going on. Let y'all smell what I've been cooking. So we might end up having to postpone this one because everybody done fell asleep, and I'm gonna get the comments and the DMs and stuff. Man, I fell asleep. Watch. That's what I'm gonna get for everybody. I be doing it too, so I understand. I ain't, I do it too. I do it too. I know y'all ain't ran. I know y'all ain't run. Y'all usually rock with me, so I know y'all ain't running. Y'all ain't running. But it's a beautiful day here in the southeast. As far as I can tell, we had a little rain sprinkle or late today. I mean, it's always a 40% chance of rain in Charlotte. I mean, that's just what it is. Even when it don't say rain, it's a 40% chance. Just trust me on that. It's what it is. It's what it is. But you got a couple of more days left. Tomorrow's hump day. You got tomorrow you can put a dress on. Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure about Saturday yet, but the rest of this week is definitely dress time. Put them dresses on. Put them on. That's that's a big plus when you're trying to engage with a man having a dress on. That's a great first impression thing. Not because you're coming from church or some event. You just got one on because it's Thursday, it's Wednesday, it's Friday. You just got one on. That's a good thing. Sometimes y'all don't realize y'all do things, ladies, to turn men off. So I'm trying to give y'all things subliminally to turn men on, you know. Um, do it for the men. Do it for yourself, but do it for the men. It's what men want to see. Get the men what they want. I mean, women are selfish enough. Y'all are selfish. I know even the most good woman swearing ass ninja, y'all. I'm a good woman. I'm this, I'm that. I hear it all the time. You're still selfish. Because y'all think about yourselves first. Men put y'all first. Very rarely does women put the man first. Very rarely. I don't want to hear the argument. I don't want to hear it. Just trust me on this. But save it. I don't want to do it with you. Just trust me on that. Because men look at your lives and look, where do I fit in her life? Where can I fit in her life and be comfortable? Where can I add value to her life? Men see that. Women typically look at a man the opposite. What could he do for me? How can my life get better by getting with him? Men look at it, how can I make her life better? By getting with her. That's the yin and yang. I mean, it's just what it is. It's always been like that. For the most part. For the most part. Just little things y'all do. Those bathroom decorative towels that all women like. Men hate them shits. If it was about men, about pleasing men, you wouldn't put them up. You do that because you like doing it. And then you'll hide behind, well, it makes our bathroom look better. Men just don't want to argue with you, but we hate that shit. That's just one thing, little things. Little things. Y'all buy the toilet tissue y'all like, not necessarily the one he like. He supposed to automatically like what you like. Little things like that. Little things like that. Again, that goes to that whole scenario. If you're in bed and you hear somebody breaking in, the man got to go be willing to die to protect you and the kids, whether them kids are his or not. But he definitely got to be willing to die. Car running up on the curb, he got to be able to push you out the way and protect you from getting hit by the car. Those kind of things. And most men will do that willingly. And that was the whole drama with KS with the y'all can't even smile at us. I gotta die for you, but you can't smile for me. I can't even request that you smile. Unbelievable. Now I know Femi goes back and watches some of my stuff on the replay. Sweetie, I just think you got it so wrong. I watched it. I left a comment under it. I watched the video you played. This goofy young guy talking about he's a passport bro. He's not a passport bro. You're not listening to me. He's just another ninja who got a passport, went on a fucking vacation that he couldn't afford and probably didn't pay for no way. Because if he can't pay his child support, he can't afford to go on vacations, can he? That's a Pookie or a Ray Ray. And he's too young. And then you blamed it on Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels didn't push that bullshit. Steve the Dean Williams didn't push that bullshit. Coach Greg Adams didn't push that bullshit. Zoom to Thailand didn't push that bullshit. Dennis Sperling didn't push that bullshit. V. Ben Israel damn sure didn't push it. Stop listening to them goofy ass little boys. They're little boys. Keep trying to tell y'all, that's so annoying. It's the bottom 2.5% of black men that y'all keep running behind and trying to make it seem like, oh, this is what everybody's talking about. Kevin was not talking to them. He spent damn near 5 years talking shit to those dudes. They're not ready. He told them, you need to spend time getting your shit together. You got one job, you need to be having at least two. You should be working at least 70, 80 hours a week, he told him. So I don't know what Kevin Samuels y'all ladies are listening to, but you're damn sure they weren't listening to the Godfather style. Passport bros were generally 45 to 55 before they became passport bros. And when they left, they didn't come back. They moved overseas and stayed over there. They were doing business over there. They were living over there. They could afford to do so. A dude that can't pay his child support, he can't afford to live overseas. Get tired of explaining this over and over. It's a pointless fucking argument. But y'all love going to these low value men. I don't understand it. Y'all watch them. Y'all listen to them. These is blue pill, goofy, Pookie Ray Rays. They sound stupid. When the boys say, you need to get your passport, man, because in America, that nigga probably ain't seen the other side of the city he grew up in talking about America. He don't know America. America ain't no monolith. Dumb. So he went over there to buy some coochie. That's what he did. He could have stayed over here and did that and got better results. The problem is you don't want to pay over here, but you're going to run over there and pay. That's stupid. That's stupid. That mentality is stupid. Women cost money. Pussy ain't free. You got to pay you're going to pay up front or you're going to pay at the end. Passport bros understand that. Most of them, again, have been married already or had already been in a long-term relationship. They're divorced. They're widowed. Their kids is older. They ain't got kids on child support. The kids is grown. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And then you won't listen to those of us who do know what we're talking about. Y'all keep listening to these low-quality men. I keep explaining why. Because y'all don't know how to vet men. Y'all think that, again, that's why y'all key in on the bottom of the barrel. Again, he automatically told you who he was. I give y'all the clues. If he is a baby daddy, 9 times out of 10, he's a Pookie. Because the average man is single and childless. So if he got a baby and he ain't never been married and that baby was born out of wedlock, he's more than likely a Pookie right off the rip. Run. Now, can he get him shit together later in life? Sure he can. But that dude was young. Still on the Pookie shit. And y'all don't see the top. Y'all don't see the average men and higher value men. It's either basketball entertainers or Pookies and Ray Rays. Everybody in the middle, y'all don't see. You don't see them. Have no clue what high value is. Kevin gave you the breakdown, but y'all tend to ignore that too. But then blame things on Kevin Samuels. Only dudes that's pushing for these young boys to get their passports is other young millennials. Nobody in Gen X and up has been pushing for that. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe you got a couple of clowns. But the dudes who actually been going overseas, they ain't push. Those are older guys. They live overseas. They not pushing for young men to do this. You don't have nothing to work with. It takes time to develop yourself. Kevin said, hell, you shouldn't be looking for a wife, most of these guys, until they're at least about 35, 36 years old. That's what Kevin said night after night. So how do we forget? It's all recorded. Because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And y'all want to push y'all own narrative. And it's just false. Man is dead and y'all still lying on him. It's sad. It's enough of these goofy ass ninjas out here saying it. For y'all to try to incorporate other people into the lie that didn't say the shit. I don't have a problem with passport bros. True passport bros. Because they come from the MGTOWs and the male rights activists of 15, 20 years ago. I get those guys. And most of them are gone. Watts Zoom to Thailand. He's probably one of the most popular ones. These guys is going on vacation, and they only doing like 3-day vacations. They're not even doing real vacations. Passport bros, if they going on vacation to another country, they live in one country or they spend long periods of time in that country. 30, 60 days. That's how long they go. They got multiple streams of income. These ain't baby daddies, can't pay child support, dodge in jail. I mean, I'm not upset. I am upset because it's frustrating to keep saying this year after year. Year after year. Y'all are so used to dealing with low quality men. Y'all can't get them out y'all heads. I don't deal with these dudes. I don't even speak to them half the damn time. I have nothing in common with them. What we gonna talk about? I tell you, my sister-in-laws used to date these kind of dudes. I didn't deal with them. We have nothing in common. I'm working in corporate America. They barely working and dodging child support. I'm taking care of my 4 kids plus some of theirs. What we got to talk about? How we gonna sit around and socialize? Ain't nothing to talk about. I don't even want to talk sports with them. For what? It's aggravating. Somebody done cost me money because I had to kick out extra money to buy somebody else's kids' school clothes because they trying to get free coochie. And I'm supposed to sit down and socialize with these type of dudes? Nah, hell no. When I was off of work, I wanted to spend time with my family or I wanted to make money on my businesses. I ain't had time for these kind of dudes. And then I throw a cookout. They don't bring nothing to the cookout. They just want to eat free. They want to drink for free. I grew up at a time where you bring a cooler with you. Sodas, paper plates, something. Pack of chicken throwing. I mean, showing up with this girl with her 4 kids. I got 4 kids, so I got to feed my family and all of y'all. One sister got 4 kids, the other one got 3. The brother got 4. I mean, it gets expensive feeding people like that ain't contributing. I did it for 20 years. It's that mentality of I always want to get over. And they pass that down to their kids and to their women. You know, I remember my daughter, I told her about that 8th grade social or 9th grade social, whatever she went to that time. And I gave her some money to go. And, you know, she calls me from the Applebee's, Dad, I don't have enough money. I'm like, what you mean? I know I gave you enough money. Well, we had to pay the bill and we had to split it. I said, these ninjas did whole math on you. I said, what did you have? Oh, I had some chicken strips. No fucking way. Chicken strips, fries. She ain't old enough to drink liquor, so it's a soda. All of that's for her is gonna be more than $50 at Applebee's. Bullshit. So they done nigga slicked her. She was naive and young, didn't know no better, and fell for it. And so much so that not only did they eat up the whole $50, I had to give her some more money to chip in. I'm like, who sends their kids to an 8th grade social and then to a restaurant with no money? Maybe they did send the kids with money. The kids was just relying to her because that's how nigga kids do. They always want to get over on somebody. Maybe that happened. She learned a lesson that night. Don't you ever, you pay your check. Don't do that. We gonna split the check. You pay your check when you go out like that. Because that's how people without money like to play the game. And I told her she had better not be the one to leave it a tip. I said, you pay for all of this food, somebody else need to leave a tip. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Same thing with my lady. I don't send my lady out the house without no money. Even if her girls is covering it or whatever. You got some access to money if you need to. Even if your girl say, hey, nah, baby, it's my time. See, you took me out last time, I got you this time. Okay. You still got money in your pocket just in case her card don't work or whatever. I never want to have my lady or anybody under my umbrella out there stuck looking crazy because you can't pay for some fucking Applebee's or some fucking mimosas or this ain't Ruth Chris. This ain't Steak 48. This ain't Chima's. Fogo. We ain't talking about shit like that. We talking about Applebee's kind of shit. Wherever they, little breakfast brunch spots. Shit's ain't even $30. I mean, come on. That's why you see all these TikTok videos and shit. Chicks running out the restaurant without paying and all that. They think that shit is cute. I'm like, who is your man you come home and tell that story to, and that's acceptable? You did what? Nah, fuck that. You better take your ass back to that fucking restaurant right the fuck now and go pay that bill. Because I eat out too much. And I know the waitresses, I don't want, so now we can't go back to the restaurant because you and your girls done ran out. You ain't gonna be fucking my name up here in these streets. No, I don't get down like that. Nope, not at all. My kids, my lady, nobody is social. We ain't doing no stealing of no kind. We ain't gonna be acting. But low quality men let their women get away with that shit because they do shit like that. Right? It's crazy to me. Ladies, be careful the type of men you deal with, and you don't want, you're doing wrong. You really want your kid, because your kid will pick up on that shit. You want your kids doing that shit too later on in life, because they hear things, they see things, they hear more than what you think they than you teach directly. They always listening and observing, picking up on that kind of shit. Kids are still, what does it tell me? The parents steal. Kids just don't steal comfortably and get into crime like that. That ain't necessarily in a kid's blood. That's a learned behavior. And who the closest ones to them? They parents. My kids was always too scary to steal. Like, hey, they ain't worried about the jail. They like, I'm worried about my daddy catch me. Stealing goofy shit. Just to say you did. I mean, it's like getting over on somebody is like, that's a cool thing. But with low class people, that's the thing for them. Certain things, again, a woman is a representation of her man. I know me and Lena talked about this one night on here. I talk about ashy tires. I said, my lady go out, her tires is not ashy, her windows is clean. I can't stand for a woman windows on her car to be dirty. We gotta go to the gas station. I'm gonna tighten them up real quick. We're gonna hit this with the squeegee. We're gonna hit some Rain-X on here. We're gonna get you nice and tight. Make sure you got gas in your car. We're gonna shine them tires up. Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna have you ashy. We're gonna make sure your dashboard ain't got no dust on it. Just little things. It ain't gotta be nothing heavy. Hell, here in Charlotte, we have a car wash service called Auto Bell. They got a bunch of them in the Charlotte Metro. It's $25 a month for unlimited car washes. Like, get your girl, if you can't do it, get an Auto Bell service. She can go to anyone in the city, all over the city and on the outskirts, and in some of the other cities. And she can get a car wash twice a day for free. Come on now. But you paying for her to get her nails done, for her to get in a ashy ass car? Nah, man, that's stupid. To me, that's stupid. That don't go together. That don't match. Don't match. Somebody talk to me, y'all. I see a couple of y'all lingering around. We got to get this after dark going, man. I mean, I need to know who's here for that. I need to know. You got to check in, because this is a grown folks show. I need to know who's here. I mentioned Lena's name, so she might get mad at me because I said her name. Lena, I miss you. I really do. You can still call me. Ain't nobody blocked you. You still have access to me. Franklin, you can call me too. You want to talk to me, Franklin? Come on up here. We can talk. She gonna Why you messing with him? I tell you, man, please. It will never end. It will never end. Y'all supposed to be hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, hitting the cash app to support the Pure Elite Tea Fund. Put something in the pot. Now y'all just gonna ninja watch me tonight. We Def know that, man. Is he here? Let me check. I don't see him yet. Def don't usually check in. He might be listening, but he can't type yet. Nah, he do. He claimed he be feeding the dogs, but I think he be doing something else. I think he be choking chickens, and he just can't type while he doing that. I heard chickens in the background. You know, he got a lot of land. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, I didn't realize I got so many haters and shit. So you know, hey, who knows who's listening to me? People listen to me so they can look waiting for something they can twist into. You talking about me? Keep your name out my mouth. I'm gonna punch you in your face. Okay. Last time I got hit, you got your ass beat. I remember that vividly. But you know, that's another story. Head put through windows, damn near died. Then went home, told the punk ass boyfriend I did something, and he tried to show up at your mama house with the pistol. Remember this? And your stepfather called me about it, and I called that bitch ass nigga about it, and I gave him my address, both my addresses, where I was at work and home. He never showed up, and I told him to bring this pistol because I was make that nigga eat that shit. But you know, that's so long story. Another time and place. I mean, I don't know why we act like all these years somebody been putting their hands on me and it ain't never happened. A lot of shit talking, but ain't nobody put their hands on me. For those ninjas who like to ninja watch and hate watch, like I don't know who they are, you know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
I'll be 48 in August. All this shit talking ain't been nothing but shit talking my whole life. I ain't impressed. We supposed to be talking about titties, though. We supposed to be talking about titties. Ant just checked in. We got one of my moderators checking in a little late. Appreciate you coming through, Ant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's recognize Ant. Give him a round of applause for chiming in this late with us. We appreciate it. Yeah. BOMB, bricks on my back. Yeah. Just chilling, man. We supposed to be doing this. They wanted me to talk more about petty shit men do, but all of the people that wanted it ain't show up yet. So I've been running my mouth. That's all. It's been running my mouth. Talking shit. I got some hate watchers out here hating. I always got those, you know. And then they talk shit behind my back like the shit don't come back to me. It's funny. Funny as fuck, ninjas. I'm about that life. I talk shit to you openly. That's how I do. But everybody don't live like that. Everybody ain't as free as me, I guess. I've been like that since I was a kid. I guess that's why a lot of people don't like me. They ain't used to the truth. They ain't used to people speaking openly and honestly and earnestly, maybe it's a better word. And they hate you for it. Let's step outside and smoke. Step outside for a minute, y'all. Still nice out here. Quiet in the hood. And I do mean the hood. I'm in the hood, y'all. I ain't in the. It's a nice neighborhood, but it's still considered the hood. This is Hidden Valley, where I live. You know, and this would be like, for Ant's sake, this would be like being in East Orange or something, you know. Nice part of Irvington. Hillside, maybe. Maybe Hillside is even a better example. It's the hood, but it ain't the hood, you know. Kind of thing. It used to get rough over here, man. About 15, 20 years, man. It was a lot of gang activity over here. They had to bring paddy wagons through this motherfucker here, boy. It got crazy. Yeah, I guess you the only one that's here, man. What's up with you tonight? Def don't like to troll me and fuck with me anyway. He just ain't found nothing real slick to say yet. I know his brother ain't in town. His brother be beating that ass. So I know I don't think his brother in town. So nah, he probably listening. Me and Def don't troll each other. That's kind of our thing. Wait, I love that man. That's my boy. That's my boy. What Ann say? Ann says, "Yeah, man. Let me zoom in a little bit. My boy's, yeah, you saw me that one time before. Your boy, your baby sister lives in Huntersville. Not your boy, your baby sister. I had to zoom in, man. Yeah, that ain't that far from me. I mean, Huntersville is probably like 20 minutes tops from my house right here. Maybe with traffic. Shit. I used to live right off of Mount Holly, Huntersville Road. Like, that's like right there at the border. That ain't that far from here. How old is your baby sister? While you getting that typed in, welcome to the People's Podcast. It is coming up on 12:40. Actually, it is 12:40, April 17th, 2024, Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the People's Podcast. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. You are rocking with the best. I am V. Ben Israel, your host. They call me the People's Champ, Chef V, the Cookie Monster, the Heisenberg of this ish. This show gonna Charlotte, your favorite content creator, your main man, the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment. Even though I don't do that much entertaining. Man, that ain't no baby sister. That's a grown ass woman. I knew you was gonna say something like that. I knew you was gonna do that. You know, baby sister. She grown. She grown. Hey, 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 hey. Oh man, but hey, if y'all just now coming in here, welcome to the After Dark session. You got to check in so we can start talking. You know, we ain't hit cruising altitude yet. So seatbelts is on. You got to put your seatbelt in. You got to check in. Let us know you're here. Salute the chat. Mod in the chat. Don't be disrespectful. be disrespectful over here. Like, subscribe, share, hit the Cash App. Put $2 into the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. Keep this shit going. Had surgery today, y'all, on my arm, on my access for my dialysis. It went pretty well. That shit hurt. It don't hurt long, man. It hurt for like about good 30 seconds when they put a balloon in my vein. And they got to shove it in there and then pull it out. And then they got to put the balloon in to pump up your vein, to expand your vein. Oh, man. That, woo, them 30-second spurts, that shit hurt. And, they ain't numbing you. They ain't numbing you up that much. They numb you up a little bit. I could deal with the needles. I get needles every other day. Shit, that ain't nothing, but shit. That balloon in that camera, that shit, it made me feel a little quivery right now just talking about that shit. Luckily, I don't, usually it's like once a year. I think I've only had it done like twice. And I've been doing dialysis for like about 5 years now. So it ain't very frequent. That some people got to get it done all the time because their veins is fucked up for whatever reason. It's just genetics, I guess. Yeah. And says his ex-wife is a dialysis nurse. Yeah, definitely a lot of stories, man. I've seen some, man, over the last 5 years, young people, old people. Hell, I met a girl. She was like 23 years old. I didn't even know. I thought she was waiting for somebody else. I didn't realize she was going to dialysis. Me and her would just always end up outside smoking. And me and her started chatting one day, and then she told me she hadn't peed. A lot of people don't pee no more when they on dialysis. I'm not one of those such people. All my equipment works very well, by the way. Just in case anybody needed to know that. So anyway, she was telling me she hadn't peed since she was like 13 years old. And I was like, what? Crazy. Crazy. I pee too much. Seems like the older I get, the more I pee. That be my problem. Yeah, that shit crazy. But it never ceases to amaze me how people listen to me and they swear I'm saying low key shit, and they'll come back and when you was low key saying no, the fuck I wasn't. I name names like how 700 live streams on you plus on YouTube. I name names plenty of times. I don't give a fuck what they're gonna do to me when it's appropriate. By the way, now if it's some personal shit, I may not name a name. Uh, not to try not to embarrass somebody. But if I got smoke, oh, I'm naming names. Please believe. I have no problem with that. No problem. Take the white and leave the white. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I really don't be having problems with people because I live like that. I'm just a sincere person. So, but because I'm that way, it's either people love me or hate me. There's no in between. People either go, yo, that's my boy. That's my fucking man. No matter how long I've known you, that's my dude. Or motherfuckers be like, oh, I can't stand that bitch ass nigga. You know, it's all my life has always been like that. And the people who can't stand me, they can't tell me why. It's always some bullshit they done made up or they heard or they thought I said. They misinterpreted it. I'm like, look, that's your issue. That is not my issue. And I hate women do that all the time anyway, but when men do it, I can't stand it. Can't stand when men get on that kind of flow. Well, you said no, the fuck I didn't, bitch ninja. I did not say that. Do we need to rewind the damn shit? We be on here live recording this shit. They swear out, oh, you just said it. I got you. Because that's their thing. They want to try to get you saying something. I've been doing this too long. Ain't no gotcha moments. I know I'm very clear on what I say. Now everybody slip up every time and fumble their words. They ain't talking about that. They trying to act like they got a contradiction or like you said one thing, now you're saying the other. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And one of the few who don't. And that screaming shit that they do nowadays, these millennials and younger dudes. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck how much you scream, man. Scream all day, all you want at your camera. You ain't doing shit to me. Fuck out of here. But yeah, what can I say, man? What can I say? Let's see. Wait a minute. Did I get another comment? Wait a minute. Death Note. Why you ain't coming up on here with your peoples, man? Oh, whoa. Wait, what did he say? He must be catching up. Okay. That's why he ain't up here. He said, fuck your restaurant. What did he say? Fuck your restaurant. The bill ain't getting paid, he said. Let's give it up for the cerebral assassin. Now he is the number one moderator because Amanaz got promoted earlier. In case y'all missed it, she is not a co-host. But we're going to give it up for the number one moderator. My man is cerebral assassin. God's gift, ladies and gentlemen. Death Note is present. Yeah. Let me clear that out. In case he sends another one, it'll pop up. Yeah, so Death Note is here. I knew he was here. He was catching up. That's how he does that sometimes. And I respect that because a lot of people, man, they just jump on and start talking and don't know what was said before. And, at least Death Note try to come with facts and be the voice of reason, especially when there's confusion and disagreements. When there's a lot of people here, Death Note has an ability to really address and bring order. Let's say that he brings order. Look at him. Death Note's in the chat. He says, "You know how I do." What else he say? Play on 2 times to catch up. I was setting up trades, man. You ain't gotta tell us what you do, man. We know what you do, and we appreciate you for it. And it says, Death Note, this is your peace. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High in Christ. Bless my brothers. I'm glad y'all here with me tonight. Where the ladies at? They the ones that was telling me, yeah, we want to hear more shit y'all men say do petty. Well, we ready to bring it to y'all, but y'all ain't checking in. So we riffing off now. You might not get this opportunity again, I'm telling you. It's a lot of shit y'all women don't know. A lot of shit y'all women don't know how petty men can be. You know what I mean? They don't know. You see, women think they petty. That's what it is, but they can't hold water. Men be petty and never say shit. They just keep that shit to themselves and sniggle about it. Sniggle about that shit for about remember my Uncle Milt used to fuck with my Aunt Mary, and I didn't notice what he was doing, but I peeped it. She like her ketchup bottle, she would put it in a certain way on the table, and he would move it like 2 inches just to fuck with her. I mean, he wouldn't move it far, and he wouldn't say nothing about it. He would just subtly move that shit 2 inches slowly. And then she'll put it back and he'll do it again. He just fuck with her. And I think I understand now as I got older, he was just being petty. That was his entertainment for the night. That was his entertainment. It's similar to the way women like to some women like to make men jump through hoops just for the fuck of doing it. I'm going to see what I can make him do kind of thing. That's why I tell young men early on, learn how to tell your girl no. No, just no, I'm not doing that. You ain't got to be mean with it. No, sorry, can't do that. Next. But. No, I already said no, I'm not talking about it no more. Is it something else? And then walk the fuck off. Walk the fuck off. That's a lot of men can't do that. They want to stay in the argument and try to win, and now they got you. Because that's what they want to do. They want to argue a lot of times. They got that need to be right. So, and you're never going to win because they're going to just keep changing the rules to make themselves right. They're never going to accept logic. You know, like a lot of young guys fall right into that trap. No, we're not doing that. You heard what I said, right? Getting like Kevin used to do. No, we're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. You heard what you going to acknowledge what I said, or I bid you good night. That way they can't come back later and say you said something you didn't say. But you said this and you lied. No, ma'am. You're not getting that. Not getting that. Oh, I did get an interesting question the other day. Was it today before I went into surgery? Yet today or yesterday, I can't remember. It was a VEE question, and I was gonna do a whole stream on this, and I still might, but I give y'all a sneak peek of it. So, what the young lady asked me, we were talking about the 50-50 scenario, and she was basically saying she already has a place, and how many kids does she have? She had 3 kids, 2 kids. She got a place. What she pays her and her 2 kids. Right? And her dilemma or her question was like, if the man moves in, why shouldn't he pay half? I said, well, ma'am, mathematically, what you're asking don't even balance. Well, then she's gonna try to, with the real man would do it. No. Let's not. Shame and so guilt need to be right. Fuck you. Okay. So buy a dog, die alone with your 2 kids. But you're asking me because obviously you're trying to avoid that. You obviously want a man. So I said, you're paying 100% of your bills right now, and you're struggling, right? Yeah. So this man comes in without getting to anybody's salary, whether, and I end up getting into salary, but I said at this point we're not even talking salary. He moves in. Do I think he should contribute something? Yeah, of course. But how much is he raising your bills? Is he raising your water bill, doubling it? That one person? It's 3 of y'all now. You think one person is doubling your water bill? Bullshit. You already had your rent. He ain't getting his own room, is he? No, he gonna be in your bed, right? So what extra Is he cost? Oh, is he using? He gonna use more lights because he's there. He ain't got his own room, so he gonna be sharing the lights that everybody else is already using, right? So what is he costing you? So then we get to the food, right? We get to the food. I said, sweetie, I had a house full for the better part of the 20 years, and I have 4 kids. It ain't costing you. Actually, it's probably gonna save you money to feed that one extra person. So then she want to try to get slim. How is that? I said, where you shop at most of the time? See, I love to catch women in their lies. Where you shop at most of the time is what I asked her. Walmart. I said, okay, I'm glad you said Walmart. It really didn't matter, but I'm glad you specifically said Walmart. How much is a bag of chicken? How much a bag of chicken drumsticks of chicken cost at Walmart? She couldn't answer. Started scrambling. Hold on. Let's see what Devno says. Devno says women don't realize that the price changes with time and use. Guys, well, that's what Devno says. Um, when she started, again, she started shuffling when I asked her how much that bag of chicken cost. Started getting the shuffle and the skedaddle. Started getting all of that. Said, ma'am, a bag of chicken right now in Walmart is $8 a bag. That same bag of chicken used to be $4.99. Last time here in Charlotte, anyway, it jumped up to about $7.99. It's 15 pieces of chicken in that bag. 15 pieces of chicken. So a family of 4 can eat off that one bag at least 2 meals, right? Depending on how big them kids are. Assuming everybody getting two drumsticks in their meal, right? Everybody, you can get 2 full meals out of that and have some left over for lunch. Now, instead of buying smaller portions like you may have been doing before for the 3 of y'all, now you got 4 and one of them is a man. You can afford to buy more because the food is not going to go bad. I said, lady, try that shit with somebody who don't know what groceries cost. Try that shit with somebody. So this man, at best, he made your water bill go up $5 at best. And he already saving you money because now you buying food in bulk instead of smaller portions. And ladies like to leave lights on. They like to fuck with the thermostat. So now you got a man in there that can help regulate some of that. He gonna help you save money more than likely if he trying to build something with you. Why y'all got this on? Huh? Well, I need a man to pay half. Half of what? Why he got to pay half? I said, you ain't even being fair. So you're covering 3 of y'all at 100%. You ain't even breaking it 25, 25. I'll pay for we going to look at the increase. So we going to look at your bills before I got here, and we going to look at them after I got here. I'll pay the difference. Since I can't live nowhere for free, I'm going to cover myself. Hell, dick ain't free either, ladies. See, but that's what they want. They want to spend your money, get free dick, and keep their money. That's why they say that stupid 50% shit. 50-50 shit. It ain't 50-50. You already paying 100. You know, you know what I'm saying? And if shit get tight, I'm sure that man gonna kick in. I'm sure that man is gonna kick in. All right, what Defno saying? She didn't have that need. Who glazed them sugars? Well, it's exactly that goes what Kevin says. Kevin said all the time, "Why are you trying to make the new man pay more than the other man paid?" And I think the kids had the same father, so it was on one man. But you didn't marry that man. He wasn't your husband. He ain't paying no child support, which is why you struggling. Like, so you want the new man. And what exactly more are you going to do for the new man? Being that he's doing more than the old man did for kids that ain't his. What exactly is I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on a sec. I see I got a couple more people falling in. Hey, make sure y'all check in with the chat. Welcome to the People's Podcast. It is now slightly after 1, April 17th, 2024, here in the Eastern Time Zone. Now rocking with the best of People's Podcast. I am your host, VEE Ben Israel, the Cookie Monster, the Heisenberg. This is Chef V, Pumpkin Escobar, the Shogun of Charlotte, your favorite content creator, your main man, VEE Ben Israel. That's right. Hit the Cash App, $ send the V. Support the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. Support the Tea Fund. Every dollar goes towards the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. We appreciate you. All right. But shit, they done. I say hit the Cash App. They done took off running, y'all. As soon as I said that, four people skedaddled like almost instantly. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Took off running, y'all. Wow. Wow. They have been in here for a little while too. It's all good. All good. But yeah. At least they ain't getting none of the good content because I ain't even shared it yet. I'm still waiting for the ladies to check in. Some of them, at least one or two of them, anyway. But yeah, that good. I'm like, y'all just don't think reasonably. You know, I'm like, you already got these bills. That means you agreed to pay those bills on your own. I mean, that's like, could you imagine charging your guests for the time that they're at your house? Like they come over to your house and yeah, man, you owe me about $8.26 for the time you've been in my house today. Like what? Like that's what these girls gonna start doing, man. They're gonna start dividing how much they spend on lights, water, food, and rent, and they're gonna divide it down to the damn minute. Watch pretty soon, and they're gonna be trying to bill niggas per minute. Watch, watch, watch. Mark my words, y'all. It's gonna happen. You're gonna laugh when it happens because it's gonna be a TikTok video or something goofy. What they time is worth, that kind of shit. Or they're gonna take their annual salary and divide it by the minute. I mean, that's funny. I might do that just to see what that number is, so I'll be prepared for them because they're gonna do something like, if they know the formula, they're gonna take their salary, divide by 12, and then divide by they're gonna divide by 12, and then they're gonna divide by 4.33, and they're gonna divide by 40, and then they're gonna take that 40 and divide down to the minute from there. Watch. Watch. But I'm telling fellas, beat them to the punch. Let's get on that drizzle shit. Let's beat them to the punch and be ready for that shit. Go ahead and do that for your salary. Say, yeah, my salary is what I'm worth per hour. It's what I'm worth per minute. Yeah, you was at my house last night. And you stayed over here. I scheduled you to be here 2 hours, but you stayed 3 hours and 17 minutes. So you owe me 72 minutes times my hourly rate. I can see Def Note doing some shit like that. Sending bitch an invoice. Send her a purchase order and shit. For them 72 minutes. Oh man, watch. Mark my words, man. I be predicting shit, man. It'll be happening. It'll be happening exactly the way I say it's gonna happen. Just give it some time. Give it some. Yep. It's gonna happen. But we know how Def Note do. We know exactly how Def Note gonna handle.
I hope you don't think that you're gonna get any of this cookie.
Now you can hit the sheet to the streets. It don't make me no never mind. Now that's your bag, baby. You can go or you could come. Can you dig it?
That's Def Note right there, y'all. I mean, I'm a different dude. You know, I set the tone up front.
I'll violate all your personal space, bitch. I'm that cousin always on punishment. I'm not the nigga you can play with.
Shout out to another Jersey native, my main man, Arson. Give it up for Ars, y'all, one time. Give it up for Ars. Ars, the motherfucking rebel. You can't spell bars without putting the Ars in it. Hold on, I'm going back in the house. I ain't like the way that squirrel was looking at me. Squirrel was looking at me a little hard. Man. I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that. He looked like he had beef. Supposed to be a vegetarian. Looked like he had beef. Yeah, man. Get comfortable. Get comfortable, y'all. Back in my spot. Here we go. Yeah, I appreciate y'all patience. Where Ann go? Ann dropped off here? You done got quiet, man. Let's see what Def Note's saying. Oh, I know you do. That's why I say you're going to start sending out purchase orders to them and invoices and shit. For that extra 72 minutes that Big Shirley tried to steal. Shout out to Big Shirley. Shout out to Big Shirley. Big Shaquella. Shout out to Shaq. Shaq was actually she was very pretty. And sexy as shit. For her, she was a large girl. She's a little bit above my weight class, man. I couldn't believe little Kev was handling it. A little bit above my weight class, but she was pretty and sexy for a big one. You know, I got my limits. You know, I like them a little chunky. Huh? You know, I don't have to dig through the ass. You know, to find the shit. Like, damn. You in there somewhere? You in there? Hello. The little nigga selling weed. You know, Dave Chappelle told us about him trying to sneak in the club. She had one of them asses. Cause I looked at her like, God damn, I know she used some toilet paper. That, yeah, that motherfucker, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. But Kev rocked with that girl for about 2 years, man. He rocked with her for about that I know of him, but they might still be together. They may still be together. I ain't seen them people since 1999. Kim might still be with her. No, thank you. No, thank you. Shout out to Kev Conyers. Shout out to Kev Conyers, my man. Who we got? Who we got? Somebody? No, that was something else. Okay. Thought I had another text come through. A private one. Yeah, man. Come on, ladies. Are y'all here? I mean, y'all be ghost watch. I need y'all to check in so we can do this now. I'm trying to do this after dark session with how petty men can be. I'm trying to do this for y'all. So the men is here. The men is on deck. You know what I mean? I got mods on deck. We ready for your questions. We ready to give y'all some answers. Share some secrets with y'all. Y'all ain't never heard. I know it ain't a bunch of men in here secretly watching. I hope. I mean, Franklin is probably here. Franklin, shout out to Franklin, y'all. Give it up for Franklin, man, for being the early front runner for Simp of the Year. He early. He trying to get his vote in early. Say, yo, it's the year of simping. He gonna be setting records. He gonna LeBron that shit. Give it up for Franklin, y'all. Thank you, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. Thought I forgot about him then, y'all. Nope. Nope. I gotta get that damn sound effect. I gotta work on my sound effects. Gotta work on my sound effects. Hey, Defno, who has more privileges, the co-host or the admin? That's a Defno question. I don't think anybody else will really understand what I'm talking about right now. One on StreamYard I'm talking, by the way. Talk to me. Black and ugly as ever. However, I stayed Coogee down to the stocks. Rims and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knocks in the Mitsubishi. Girls peep me when they see me. Navajos creep me and they TP. Lay down laws like Alan Coppet. Stop it. If you think you're gonna make a profit, don't see my ones. Don't see my ones. Get it? Guns. Get it? Shout out to Biggie Rasta. Rasta. Oh my God. You gonna take the white and leave the white. Take the white and leave the white. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Checking the comments. Waiting for them to check in. They scared. They scared. Well, yeah, that girl told me that story, man. And I'm like, that thinking, you probably got you a good dude right there. She was, how old was she? She's in a danger zone somewhere, so she wasn't quite 40, like late 30s, maybe just hitting 40, and not bad looking. She's average looking. Um, Still had a decent little shape. I peeped her Instagram, and you know, I'm like, you probably got yourself a decent dude. He's trying to fuck with you, even though you got these kids. I'm like, your kids are still in grade school, so he's still, you might have something, but you're gonna fuck it up because of your mouth and your thinking. And I said, what you ladies need to think like is, what's the difference? What does the admin do that the co-host can't? Um, like you ladies need to start thinking, what if this guy is the last serious relationship, last chance I have at a serious relationship? See, that's what y'all don't think, ladies. Y'all think you got unlimited lives, like this Super Mario Brothers, and you bounced on the turtle and got unlimited lives or something when you was younger. No, this might be your last shot. Solid dude. He had a decent little job. But what he said is, I ain't coming in to pay all your bills. I'm not, especially not off the rip. That's what y'all don't understand. Now he fuck with you, get you straight, and then 5 years down the line, you on to the next. And what does he get for his investment? You take the kids from him. He done put money in he'll never get back. Y'all wouldn't take that deal. You wouldn't take that deal, so why you want a man to take that deal? But like I told Lena this too one night. I mean, we were talking similar conversation, and I'm like, it came out she was like $300 short for the month, right? And I'm like, she got mad at her baby daddy because he wouldn't give her no extra money that month. I said, that's not his job. He ain't your man. He gave you what he agreed to give you. He did his part for his daughter. His job ain't to pay your bills when you come up short because you mismanaged. That ain't his job. The nerve of you to be mad at him. I said now, and that we transitioned into this conversation, I'm like, say you make 50,000 a year, Lena, and then compare it. What if you meet a guy who makes 25, half of what you make? No judgment, for whatever reason. And let's say he in school. He working part-time, he in school. So that's the reason he making what he make, right? And now that's what 20 we talking about $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. So you're $300 short. This man brings $2,000 a month into your household. Well, say he only give you say he only put 50-50 would be him paying half of his, right? That would be 1,000. Half of his shit is roughly 1,000 after taxes. That puts you from a 300 negative to a surplus of 700. Why can't y'all work together? Because it gets stuck on some kind of way in that scenario. The man is getting over on them. No, he's not. Or What it really is they don't have leverage because they want to maintain leverage, and they want the man to put in more than what they put in. That's what it really is. They don't want equality, is what I've been telling y'all. They want the man to put in more. So he's put in 1,000. Your bills ain't changed. Your food bill probably is gonna go down. You got help with your child now. She got a father figure. You getting regular sex. It's a win-win, and you got more money in your pocket. What's the problem? Even with that, they still like their brains short circuit. Their brains just they can't understand, and their brains short circuit. It's like phenomenal when you break it down like that into like real costs, and it's it's what is 66.
Execute Order 66.
That's what it is. It's Order 66. It won't let them see the thing that's right in front of them that's best for them and best for their child. They'll blow everything up, fuck it up for their child. Now your daughter don't have a daddy figure in the house. That's $700. You know how far $700 can go? What about the food? You got 700 extra dollars. He ain't eating $700 worth of food by himself. Like they just unbelievable. These women are unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Ladies, check in so we can get the show going. I'm stalling. I'm long stroking you. I'm trying to take that seatbelt light off and let you move freely around the cabin, but y'all ain't checking in with the staff. My staff is here waiting for y'all to check in the chat. Y'all ain't doing right. Y'all ain't doing right. And y'all dudes who ain't checking in, y'all already know what I think about y'all ninja. Hate watching ass, cornball ass. Y'all know what I think of y'all, right?
Nigga, you's a bitch!
How hard is it to check in? How hard? I mean, really. How hard? How hard? I mean, we could extend the show out and make it real interesting, but get a panel going. We can get a if everybody was here was actually checking in, we can get a panel going right now. Really get it crunk up in here. Y'all ain't cooperating, man. I don't understand. I ain't talking that. I ain't really saying nothing that interesting. That you would rather not have a panel because you'd rather hear me talk. Not, I mean, it ain't that good. I ain't saying I ain't cooking right now. I'm low energy right now, actually. I am low energy. Def, know what you got, man. What you got on the topic, man? Oh, nah, we ain't on the topic. My bad. What you got, random? Save the topic thoughts. We ain't got to the topic yet. Other content creators make y'all donate, and before they talk about the topic, I'm just I ask y'all politely, send me $2 on the Pure Leap Tea Fund, and I ask y'all to check in, hit the like button, and salute the chat, man. I don't be asking y'all for much. It's a friendly environment over here. It's a friendly environment over here. I think I don't have no sense of humor too. I don't know why, man. I think I'm pretty funny sometimes. Every now and again, I got my moments. I say some funny ass shit. You know. Yeah. Sometimes the true stories I be telling be funny as hell. I mean, I don't tell them for that reason, but then I go back and listen and think about it. I'm like, yeah, that shit was kind of funny. It don't be the reason I told the story all the time, but sometimes, funny shit just happens and shit. Funny shit happens. I was up in Cleveland, man, at my cousin's wedding and shit. We stayed at another hotel. Like the wedding was at the Tudor Hotel in downtown Cleveland. Um, a few of us, we stayed out by the airport, so we had to Uber down to the downtown. And as soon as we get into the hotel and go into the loft where the proceedings were gonna be, this chick comes out butt naked, wrapped in a blanket, ran past me, my uncle, and my uncle. This is my oldest uncle, my grandfather's oldest son, Uncle Brady, his wife, my wife. We like something. You know how something happens so fast, you don't even know how to you can't even spit it out. That's how fast that chick ran by me. Ran outside and ran down the street. Do you know how fucking cold it was in Cleveland? This is March. It is March. And a snowstorm had just moved in. Like, we got stuck in New York with our flight because of the snowstorm. We had to fly out the next morning. And so to give you an idea, this ain't no warm, you know, early spring day. This bitch was cold as shit. That wind was clamping down on you. And she ran out. I'm like, welcome to Cleveland. Like, this how y'all get down up here in Cleveland. Titties was out that night. That's how I know she ain't had nothing on, because Titties was popping out, and wasn't nobody chasing her, but she was running like somebody was chasing her. I'm like, did I miss something? Nobody came out before her like she was chasing. At least the nigga ain't come past us. If she was chasing somebody, that nigga was long gone. Screaming and hauling ass, and never seen her come back. Because I waited because I went outside and smoked a cigarette. That's how I know she ran down the street. After that, I was nosing in the motherfucker. I wanted to see what happened. See if I can instigate some shit. Run, Forrest, run. There's no sense. He got the munchies, so he cooking up some bacon. Yeah. Enjoy. But that shit was funny, man. And I mean, just because it's like I remember an episode of Seinfeld, and like a fire broke out, and somebody said fire, and George went the fuck off and started running. He pushed the old lady on the walker. I mean, he was hollering. That's what that shit reminded me of. That was like one of the funniest scenes in Seinfeld, because the shit that was happening in the background. Like I said, like him pushing the old lady. I don't even know if they wrote that shit into the script. That shit was funny as fuck. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a show like that has like a lot of funny shit in the background. No Diddy. That's the name of your sex tape, Death Note. Funny shit in the background. No Diddy. But yeah, man. We're trying to give up some of these stories, man, but these ladies ain't cooperating tonight. Come on, ladies. Peace, cooperation, good head, remember? And gratitude. And gratitude. That's the fourth one now. Talk to me. Talk to me. Random people popping in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Please hit it's free. I don't know why it takes a second to hit it. You know, you close out the chat, hit the like button, come right back in. It ain't hard, y'all. It ain't hard. It is not hard. My goofy ass go all the way to Walmart the other day. I was over there. I was kind of over there anyway. I went to Golden Corral, which is next door, and then I went to Walmart. Just pick up a couple of things while I was there. Normally, I just order my shit, but I was gonna get it while I was there and get all the way to fucking Walmart. Walk around that store for an hour, get all the way to the register, and I did not have my Walmart credit card. Dumb. I'm like, then I'm like, I can't even remember the last time I used that motherfucking credit card, to be honest with you, because normally I just order this shit. Stupid shit. I know, maybe it's just me. I found that stupid as hell, and I kind of laughed at myself. Yeah. One of them days. One of them days. Death Note in the house got his apron on, probably done put his chef hat on. You know, he an asshole like that. He got a chef hat on, an apron. He probably got some oven mitts on. All that shit matching. He got a color coordinated spatula, and I know how Death Note do. He probably got some slippers and shit that's color coordinated. That's what Death Note doing right now. Bacon. Bacon. I'm talking shit because he can't respond right away while he cooking. I'm an asshole for that, I know. And where you at, man? And just be disappearing or falling asleep. Think and fall asleep, come back to life, start talking like he ain't never go to sleep. I mean, at least we snore and people know we sleep, and he just bounce. Check the fuck out, come back. Me and Def don't snore, so you know when we sleep. Yeah. I was in a bar one time, and I want to stop and get a drink. I'm not a bar person. I usually keep liquor at the house. But every now and then, you get off of work, you had a rough day, you just want to clear your head. I was waiting to shoot pool. This particular bar I went to, they only had a couple of tables. Back then, I used to shoot a lot of pool. But this bar only had a couple of tables. So I was sitting there drinking my Henny with a Coke chaser. My Henny neat with a Coke chaser. Sitting at the bar, chilling, waiting on the table. Bartender, he's pretty cool. He had a big old Rottweiler behind the counter. He was a cool dude, though. Big dog. Some kind of old dude comes in with his pet and bartender say, "Hey man, don't bring your pet in here, man, because if my dog get loose, man, I ain't responsible for what happens." And checking back in. Welcome back to the world, and so he said, "I ain't responsible for what happens to your pet, man. You see my sign, beware the dog." Old man said, he was drunk already, and don't worry about mine, man. He can take care of himself. I'm sitting there chilling, watching the replay of a game or whatever the fuck is on, chilling, wishing these people at the damn pool table would hurry the fuck up. Right? All of a sudden, his dog breaks loose from behind the damn counter and goes at the man's, and all hell is breaking loose. The man's, next thing I know, the man's pet bites the fucking head off the Rottweiler. And the fucking bartender went fucking crazy. What the fuck just happened? What kind of dog is that? The old man said, "I never said he was a dog. He used to be an alligator, so I cut his fucking tail off."
Acknowledge me.
That wasn't funny. None of y'all thought that was funny. And corny. Or y'all just typing slow. Told that story one time to a bunch of white boys, and they must have laughed half the fucking night. Now, I don't think it's that funny. I think it's a funny ass joke. But the laugh half the night, like, come on, man. I got other jokes. Like, I'll be here all night. Like, y'all ain't got it. What the fuck? Nah, white boys do. Shout out to the snowman. What the fuck is the snowman at? Shout out to the snowman. Angry snowman. My brother from another mother. Shout out to his son, Mikey. All y'all ninjas is named Mikey. All of y'all. Y'all better talk to me, man. I'm running out of steam. Now this ain't no joke. I remember I was doing taxes, man. Um, and referral of a referral of a referral. That's how this shit worked this year. And the girls, I wasn't gonna do on taxes that night when they got to my house, but these girls were so fucking fine. Sisters, pretty as hell, pretty women. You know, two of the prettiest women I had seen in a long time at that time. Very pretty. Sturdivant sisters, you know. Then, then, a few days later, I meet their mama. And I was like, damn! Parker, Miss Parker. Ooh, their mama was fine. I wanted the mama, man. I'm a nasty boy like that. Their mama was fine as hell. I'm just sharing shit. Random stories. Random stories. Random ass stories. Random stories. You ever fuck the shit out of somebody literally? Y'all ever had that happen? Anybody? Anybody? You ever literally fucked the shit out of a woman? Well, actually, maybe literally is the wrong word. Actually fucked the shit out of a woman? Nah, V, you nasty. Anybody gonna talk about that shit, man? You nasty. Okay. I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question. I just want to know what y'all thoughts are. Have you ever actually fucked the shit out of a woman? I mean, dudes is always saying that, right? I'll fuck the shit out of her. Huh? You ever did that? I get a one in the chat if you have. Or you know of somebody who did. You ever heard of it happening? Somebody actually getting the shit fucked out of them? Mm. I mean, it's like these questions, like I get them in my head, like inquiring minds want to know type questions, you know? Why, like, the biggest woman you ever seen naked didn't have the biggest pussy? Why is that? Like, you think it would be proportional, right? The largest woman you ever seen naked didn't have the biggest pussy you ever seen. Usually the biggest pussy you ever seen came from a little girl. How them, how them little petite size one chicks be having big ass pussies like that? Y'all ever run into that? I seen a girl one time. I knew a girl. She was petite, sexy chocolate, real nice shape though. Very curvy, small size. This girl had a monster coochie. I'm like, how the fuck? I mean, when I first seen it, I had to stop. Like, what the fuck? Where you get that mother? Where you been keeping that motherfucker at? Anybody else run into some shit like that? Anybody? Now, was Ant saying peace like he was leaving, or he was just saying peace? I'm here. I don't know. I'm confused by that now. What y'all think Ant meant? He was leaving, like peace. I'm out, or peace. I'm still here. I'm back. Because peace can be a salutation or a greeting. Like it could be both. I'm talking crazy. Am I talking crazy? Okay, so it was a salutation. I'm back. Peace. I'm back. Okay, just checking. At least you answered that question. What about you ever seen somebody actually get the shit fucked out of them? You ever seen that happen? No, I heard that. You ever heard of it? Ever heard of a woman getting the shit fucked out of her? Oh man, I got to talk to me. I'm asking some good questions here. I need choir minds want to know. Or is it just me? Maybe I'm the only one to think of this crazy shit, or maybe it's just getting late. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, turn my phone on. All right. Explain. You heard of it. What happened? What happened? What you heard happened? Like, I'm assuming the dude was telling you the story. What happened? I'll tell you another story too while I'm waiting on that. I'm always fascinated with squirters, right? I mean real squirters. I'm not talking about the gushers. Because you got some women who gush and they want to make it seem like, you know, it's the difference between gushers and squirters, right? So I knew this girl. I met this girl. And that shit was a turn off for me. I don't know if you ever seen the fountains in Vegas, how they shoot water from one to the other. That's what it was like for her. And hold on, okay, that's what it was like with her. And she was multi-orgasmic and a squirter. This shit was fucking mind blowing to me. I never met a woman that multi-orgasmic. I mean, the first like so we was kind of chilling. First is crazy, right? Because we were supposed to hook up, and she came to my house. I had a photo shoot before, so she called me ahead of time, like, "Hey, did your customer leave yet?" I said, "Yeah, they left. I'm just straightening up after they left. I'm breaking down the backdrop and stuff." She's like, "All right, like, how much more time you need?" I'm like, maybe about 30 minutes. She says, "I'm like right around the corner at this." It used to be a bar right around the corner from my house. Nice restaurant with a bar. And I lived in a white neighborhood. So I said, "Okay, be careful." So I'll be finished by the time you get here. She said, "I'm gonna get her one drink." She had just got off work. I'm gonna get her a drink, wind down, and I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna head out. The plan was we was going out somewhere. I can't remember where we was planning on going, but we had a whole schedule, you know. Hold on. What is this? That's Ann. Okay. I'll read that comment in a minute. Hold on a second. I'll read it in a second. Um, so when she gets to my house, and it was like 30 minutes later, like really, like she came in almost exactly 30 minutes. And keep in mind, I had just talked to her 30 minutes prior. She was perfectly sober. When she got to my house, she was fucked up. I mean, stumbling. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to you in 30 minutes? Like, how many drinks did you have? She was like, I had a half a drink. I said, let me ask you a question. When you was at the bar, did somebody bring your drink to you? She was like, yeah, this guy brought me a drink. I said, the bartender guy or waiter? No, just some guy was nice enough to buy me a drink. I said, that nigga slipped you a Mickey. So I was ready to take her to the hospital. There was no way we was going to continue the night going out like her like that. She was fucked up. So, and I couldn't let her drive home either. I said, so you got two choices. um, you ain't driving. I'll take you home. You can come get your car tomorrow. This is before Ubers and shit. So nowadays I would have just took her home in her car and took an Uber back, but this is before that. So that's why I did it in reverse. Or you could spend the night. I said, I'm a little concerned, but we can go to the hospital. Like, what do you want to do? She didn't want to go to the hospital because she was embarrassed. So I you know, sat her down on my couch, and what I was trying to do was give her, just wean her off. So I made her another drink, just something, just a light drink. And I gave her some, just a shot to take the edge off, like what was it? Wild turkey with honey is what I gave her. Okay, that wasn't helping. She felt better though, because her stomach was upset. That mellowed her stomach out, and she wanted to lay down. So I let her lay down on the couch, and I said, "I tell you what, make yourself comfortable." My kids was gone for the weekend. I'm like, I got 4 bedrooms. My bonus room, if you decide to go to that, I'll pull out the futon. That's why my office was set up at, and I did photography there too. I said, I'll put the futon out. Go up the stairs when you feel strong enough or stable enough to go up the stairs. Make a left. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, and I'm gonna be in my bedroom. My bedroom is to the right. So if you want to see where I'm at, come in there, make a right, or the last room on the right. Okay. So she eventually made her way to my bedroom. I thought she was asleep. So I went ahead and took a shower. I'm sitting on the bed, fucking chilling, and she decides, like, my back is to my headboard. I can't remember what the fuck was I doing. I was sitting up doing something. Can't remember what. So she sat in between my legs. And we was just sitting there talking, and she was like, "Yo, I never," telling me about the bar experience, and I'm glad you were such a nice guy. This is my first time seeing her. We had been talking, like chit chatting for a while, for about 3 months, and it's the first time I had seen her in person. Our schedules just went in jail, with my kids being gone, my work schedule, her work. It finally worked out 2 or 3 months later. So, and being the way she was sitting, and oh no, she didn't sit on my legs right away. She asked, could she take a shower? That's how she ended up sitting in between my legs. So she took a shower, um, and I gave her a shirt to put on for the night, and because I think the clothes got a little messed up, and because I remember ended up washing her clothes the next day, and so anyway, now she's sitting between my legs. She ain't got nothing on but a t-shirt. And I thought she had panties on. She didn't even have no panties on, but I didn't realize that till a little bit later. So she kind of leaned back. We was kind of laughing and talking and having good conversation. She kind of leaned back, and my lips grazed her neck, and she squirted. So what the fuck was that? I'm like, you. I'm stunned. Like, that shit, just like Vegas. The Vegas fountain, that shit squirted. Damn near across my room. I was fucking immediately turned on by that shit when she told me that was her. Because she was embarrassed. She was like, "I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed." I'm like, "Embarrassed? What was it?" I'm a squirter. I'm like, and we like, don't that usually happen when you come? She was like, I just did. I was like, you got to explain this shit to me. And then she tells me she's multi-orgasmic, and she was real turned on by me. Plus the liquor and all of that shit was swirling around, and a smooth motherfucker that I am, you know, all of that shit vibe. The vibe was right. The room was smelling great, like pineapple, of course. Actually, it was uh, pineapple cilantro, the little wax cubes I used to get from Walmart, smelling. My whole house smelled fantastic like that. That's a little player tip for y'all, by the way. The little The little wax cubes at Walmart you get for $1. The pineapple cilantro is that shit. It is that shit. This shit. Shout out to Reggie Bo. Shout out to Reggie Bo. I'm a pound. My man. And so then we start getting into it. We kissing and shit. And I kissed her neck again. It's like 5 minutes later. She squirted again. I'm like, this shit is fucking fascinating to me. This shit is fucking fascinating. That she's coming that much. I mean, this chick must have came about 15 times in that night. My fucking sheet and blanket was all soggy and fucked up. Dealing with her, I dealt with her that whole summer. Because this is not summertime yet. The kids are still in school. So when the kids was out of school, instead of them going to their mama's house for weekends, now they going to their mama's house in Albemarle for weeks at a time. We doing every other week. So now she got more time to come through. And it was the same way every fucking time. I had to buy new sheet sets. And she, I'm a man. I have my main sheet set when I need to wash it, I wash it. But I had to buy alternatives because I can't be washing these motherfuckers like this all the time. It was such a turn on for me though. I mean, anything would do. I could kiss her neck, kiss her titties. She give me head, she squirted, everything made her fucking squirt. It was fucking fantastic. I love this shit. I loved it. That's what I mean by performance. Behavior and performance is very important. She was average looking. What originally turned me on about her, what attracted me to her, is she was a black Republican. So she was kind of like a professional chick. And she had that, but it was something about her, like, that freakiness was I could kind of see it, but she wasn't like immediately, it wasn't verbalized right away, and, especially for the first 3 months, most of our conversations was like politics, and she was like a little prissy. She was a little chunky. Her personality was prissy. Her body shape was chunky like I liked. But that fucking squirting. And she could fuck. Oh man, that woman could fuck. Oh yeah. So y'all be looking for these baddies. I never have those great experiences like that with the baddies. It's always the average chicks. The ones you least expect. Just regular chicks. Y'all be missing out. Great head. Squirting. Personality. She liked to pay for dinners. Punctual. That's a big plus for me. I can't stand women who aren't punctual. Like I told you the first night, she was like, she was already on time. I was running late because the customer had left late. And she was like, how much time you need? 30 minutes? 30 minutes, she was at my door. I'm like, damn, I like that shit. Anyway, let me get over to where Ant's comment was. Let me sit down here and talk about. This is response to the fucking the shit out of a woman. In high school, this dude told me about this girl I liked. One of our classmates fucked her till she shitted the bed. I knew her from another school, high school. Okay? That counts. I let that story ride. That counts. It's a good story. Well, usually that's how the story is. It's always somebody telling you, that's what happened, and she became your prom date. You went with Miss Shitty to the prom date. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not take Shitty Girl to the prom date. She would have never lived that down in my high school. We would have clowned her for fucking ever. Her name would have been Shitty Girl. We was mean. My boys was mean, so yeah, we would have been a bunch of assholes. She would have been Shitty Girl, and we would have clowned your ass for taking her to the prom. Taking Shitty to the prom. Death Note, where you at? Put the bacon down and chime in on this shit. You see what this nigga just said? He took Shitty Girl to the prom. Oh shit. I'm gonna need a cigarette. That shit just made my night. That made my night. That was a good story. That was a good story. Oh man. Let's get a round of applause going for Ann with the story. And for being such a stand-up gentleman and taking Shitty Girl to the prom. Because nobody else is gonna take it. Shout out to Ann. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, let's get it right. You deserve it. You deserve it. Take a bow, man. Oh shit. Oh my god. I would have man. Oh boy. Enough of that topic now. I'm leaving it alone from there, man. That was enough said right there. That's enough being said. That's too funny. Too funny. You still speak to her? Boy. I'm waiting to see if he still speak to her. While he's typing that up, it is 2:04, ladies and gentlemen, April 17th, 2024, Eastern Standard Time. You are now rocking with the best. The Venezuela People's Champ, the Heisenberg of this ish, Pumpkin Escobar, the motherfucking Cookie Monster, as they call me, the Shogun of Charlotte, the Heisenberg of this ish, your favorite content creator, the most electrifying content creator on YouTube. Yo, man, V-Ben Israel, your host. Hit the like button on your way in the door. You are now rocking with the People's Podcast. I do this for the people, man. I know there's things y'all want to say but can't say it. We say it over here for you. We rocking with the best over here. No foolishness. We don't water our drinks down. You get them straight, no chase over here. Oh man, good story, man. Anybody else? Anybody else? Wait a minute, what else he said? After the prom, no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. He said after. Y'all can read it. I'm sorry to hear that. Now you done killed. You done killed it, man. I went too far. I went too far. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Mm. All right. What else we got, people? What else y'all want? So what's the topic, man? What other topics can we cover tonight? We done talked about nasty shit. We done talked about the damn crazy shit at the bar with the alligator. Shout out to Cat Williams, Alligator Man. You know, if you watch ATL, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Shout out to Donald Glover, Mr. Childish Gambino himself. That man is a genius. Shout out to the Childish Gambino. Yeah, buddy. Cat Williams was the Alligator Man. Cops are scared of shit. He really got an alligator in there? Yeah, he do. They need to start making that show again. ATL was a very funny show, but it's an acquired taste. You know, it's my kind of comedy. That shit was fucking hilarious. Shout out to the Paper Boy, who was the main character, the rapper. That dude was funny. His expressions would be funny as shit. Shout out to the Paper Boy. Am I the only one to be watching this shit, man? Y'all be making it feel like it just be me. I don't be watching this shit. Fuck y'all be watching. That's what I want to know. I don't even watch TV and be seeing this shit. Trying to save my stories for the ladies, but they ain't chiming in. When we get to the pettiness stuff, trying to stay away from it because I'm trying to save that content for them. That's why I've been long stroking. I'm about to dismount now. I'm about to go ahead and dismount. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to stick the landing. These ghost watches. One of them is Death Note. He ain't a ghost watcher. I got 3 people watching. One is Death Note. One is Ant. Who's that other person? Who's the other person? Franklin. Lena finished punking you yet? That's too much woman for you, boy. She gonna make you wear an ass ring. That's what she gonna do. She gonna have your ass wearing an ass ring with her initials engraved on it. Punk ass nigga. She gonna bully you. She gonna bedroom bully you. Franklin. I mean, what that bro said. Nigga, you ain't got no business to take care of this late. You ain't going nowhere. What you mean you about to head out? Whatever, man. You must mean head out of here. You ain't going out the house heading out. And said watching from the motherfucking clouds. Yeah. Lena's still mad at me, Death Note. I know you don't talk to her. I handle your business, boy. Then boy, peace. Jeez. I definitely checking out Big Shirley there. Go handle it in business. She told that nigga to get the fuck off that damn computer fucking with VEE in Israel. I'm getting tired of that nigga Izzy always fucking up my nights. She probably talking shit about me right now. It's not my fault, baby. Yeah, I ain't know you was there. He told me I'd have made him get off earlier. I had respect for you. He ain't tell me. It ain't my fault. I definitely know it's gone. That leaves two. And allegedly, Franklin. I don't know why Franklin just don't man up and say it's me. I think Lena would have been said it was her. I don't think Lena ghost watches. And she's more than welcome, as always, me on the People's podcast. Still got love for Lena. Still got nothing but love for Lena. Gotta learn, baby. You gotta learn. You're gonna make mistakes along the way. It's all good. It's all good. No say. Okay. Definitely says something else. Yeah, man. It's been an interesting night, man. Little riff off. This is what riff offing is. I just go freestyle, flow off the top of the head. You ain't got many content creators can do this for 2 hours, 17 minutes, 35 seconds. They can't even stay on topic for 10 minutes, let alone give you a whole entertaining show. Right off the top of the head with no show notes. Your boy VEE Israel can do it. Easy. That's what y'all. It's all good.
Acknowledge me.
It's all good. It's all good. But I am about to bring this session to an end because the ladies never showed up. So we'll pick this topic up. It'll be part 3, hopefully. Or part 2 to be continued, whatever, That's what it'll be. It'll be to be continued. Part 2 be continued. We'll try this again, maybe Friday night. I'll reschedule. I'll schedule one for Friday night. See if we can build some anticipation up for that night. Otherwise, man, hey, it's been fun as always. As always, it's been fun. It's been real. I am your host of the People's Podcast. My co-host didn't show up tonight. I think she fell asleep early. Oz. She'll be back, I'm sure, tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Stay tuned with me. In a minute. Yeah, stay tuned. Thought I had a text message. Stay tuned.
I know what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right. Yet to fail, nonetheless. It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. I ask you, to what end? Dread it? Run from it? Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.